I think so. Hey guys, Adam from Equipped Indoors. So we're in North Carolina, right outside of Bath, and we're at Goose Creek State Park. Is that right, Robbie? Robbie gave me the nod from behind the camera. We're having a great time. Got Mr. Dan Eastland over here sharpening Robbie's knives. You guys probably can't see him. You got Chris Duke over here. He's doing the do right now on Mountain Dew action. And I think some of our other parties is still racked out because we stayed up a little later than we needed to last night. Anyway, I got right here an Omaha Steakhouse cooler. If you guys have ever bought one of these coolers or ever had the steak sent to you, you don't buy the cooler, you buy the steak, of course. They send these to you, deliver them on your front porch. They're one of the best coolers out there, just very good insulating, kind of a prized possession, but since it's styrofoam, it doesn't last very long. So what we had a brilliant idea to do is to get some of the truck bed coating and actually coat this. Now we have the paint, we don't have the aerosol can that you spray on there. I was kind of worried about that eating up the styrofoam because of the propellant in there. So we're gonna coat this guy up and actually try to make this thing pretty much indestructible. So we're gonna get started right now. Just wanted to give you guys a look, see what we're starting with, and hopefully we'll get it squared away here soon. So stay tuned. All right, guys. So we emptied out the cooler. Now we're gonna do the inside, the interior, especially the lid. And why don't you explain the reason why?
When you put pressure on this top part goes in compression, so it wants to push against itself. And the bottom part, as it bends, that wants to stretch and go into tension. And when we coat this with that bed liner, that's going to, as it starts to stretch, it'll give it stretch without it breaking. So this part will compress and this part will stretch. Mm-hmm. And if it works correctly, the bed liner will keep this from breaking. It'll just stretch and stretch.
Let's do this thing. So now, I've never used this stuff before. We do have gloves. Yeah. Throw those bad boys on. Thank you, sir. Glove up.
So, Mr. Francis,
yes,
what have you been doing? Been eating right?
Been eating very well thus far.
So,
a little too much grain in my diet last night. Yeah. I'm not used to all that.
That's when it's in a liquid form like that, that just helps purify the body.
Yeah. All right, so you're starting to get little bubbles here. So we'll see if this myth is true. We're playing Mythbusters today.
I wonder if there's a difference between the spray-on and the paint.
Well, the spray-on should have a propellant that eats away the styrofoam for a fact.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're definitely getting eating happening.
Yeah.
But I wonder how low it will go.
I don't know.
I step back from it for a while and let it release these nauseous, nasty-ass gases and
go from there.
Yeah.
I've had a first-hand report that it works.
Yeah. All right, gang. So we're starting to get some dissolving of the cooler. Now we'll see how low it goes down. I mean, if it just eats away a little bit, it wouldn't be a problem. And we add that second coat in there to build it up. So
we'll let this cure, come back to it in a little while.
Yeah, to be continued. If not, we can explain that this doesn't work.
Yeah. Or, you know, we can coat Robbie's zipper with it when it goes in tonight.
That would be awesome.
All right, guys, I'm going to have to call this myth kind of busted with what we're using, and I'm kind of reaching out to you guys to see if you have any other information. Here's the lid that we did. Now, to cure, it is hard, but you guys can see how much it ate up, and you see the white specks there, so I'd still have to re-coat this. The one thing that I'm worried about is this end right here. You see how that got eaten up pretty well, and that would probably mess up the seal there for insulating value. So we're going to have to go back to the drawing boards and have to order some more steaks. But this is the kind that we use, this Rust-Oleum truck bed coating. So I don't know what chemicals that was going to adversely affect the styrofoam. So, you know, we didn't bare metal or sand this. Now I guess we could put a layer of thin glue, like some Elmer's glue on there first, but then that would made it kind of slick. And you guys can see how, I mean, this is a pretty substantial amount of, you know, eating in there. You can see how much that went into the styrofoam. So, if you guys have used the spray stuff before, and it worked better, let me know. I was always under the idea that the propellant that, you know, propels the material out of the can will itself eat the styrofoam, because most of the time that's kind of an alcohol-based whatever, just like a propellant in like an airbrush or stuff like that. And I've done airbrushing stuff before, and if you do styrofoam, it melts. So, just kind of a idea, guys. And let me know what you guys are thinking. If you have any experience in this situation, or I mean, like, look at this one. This is really deep in there. I mean, that's a good probably 1/4 of an inch eaten through there. So, I mean, look at this divot right here. It's hard to see on the. It's hard to see in here, but that's a huge little crater right there. It's like the surface of the moon. But I still think it's an idea that has is pretty interesting. I want to see if we can get it to work somehow, some way. I think this cooler is shot. The other thing too, this thing still stinks, and this has been several weeks since we initially shot this video. So I mean, just the fumes off this thing are they're pretty bad. I had to cut this video short. So guys, I'm gonna call that a fail with this stuff at least. If you guys have any other, if there's another brand that works, or some other material, or some pre-setup on this that helps out, let us know. Leave comments below, and possibly some links with the material that you've used. And if you've done a video on this that was successful, you know, shoot your video, add it to this one. Alright guys, Adam from Equipped Indoor. If you have any questions or comments, please email me at adam@equippedindoor.com. I'd like to thank Dan Eastland for helping me out. Check out Dan Eastland at dogwoodcustomknives.com. You guys take care, be safe out there. Remember, if you're not always prepared, you're never prepared. Thanks. And we did put this on Robbie's zipper. It was awesome. Just kidding. Later.